What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. Lynn Dunn just revealed some major information about Caitlin Clark offseason after the conclusion of the playoffs. For this one here, gotta go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. Caitlin Clark has definitely been trending these last couple of days after coming off a mega insane victory over Angel Reese in the Chicago Sky, and the game pretty much broke the internet. Caitlin Clark had over 30 points and over 10 assists in what looked like her best performance ever. The Indiana Fever improved 16-16 on the record books. They look to seal in their spot for the 2024 playoffs. Caitlin Clark is simply looking like she's remarkable right now, bro. So Rookie of the Year debate thing should be over and done with after what we seen display last game. Now, she is set to play the Dallas Wings tonight. And guys, before I get into more of the content, my voice is currently gone. I am sick, and that's why I have not been dropping every day. So I just want you guys to bear with me as we get through the content. Let's get back to the video. So Lynn Dunn just released some very important information about Caitlin Clark potentially playing basketball overseas and her possibly joining the Unrivals League. Let's roll some of the audio
she
right
would be,
now.
I guess, allowed to do so. What would you make of that if she did that this offseason?
Well, absolutely, the players are allowed to do it. What they do in their off season really is up to them. You know, we hope they're training, we hope they're staying in shape, you know, we hope they're resting. But she and Aaliyah Boston or Lexi or Lou or any of them, they have the option to participate if they want to. However, the last time I talked to Caitlin, you know, it's nothing against 3-on-3, but she wants to play some 5-on-5 somewhere. But I don't anticipate her going overseas. But she is still evaluating an invitation to be a part of Unrivaled. She has been invited.
That was Lynn Dunn earlier this morning, confirming that Caitlin Clark has been invited to join the Unrivals 3-on-3 basketball league owned by Brianna Stewart. Now, will she join the league? As of right now, we have no clue. We don't have a clue if she's going overseas or what. But one thing I can tell you is that she's playing tonight for the Indiana Fever. Moving on to another story. Robert Griffin III has always been speaking positive in regards to the Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese debate. And one reason I like about him is that he take race out of it when you're talking about the two young superstars. I feel like a lot of people should definitely do that and judge these young players on their actual God-given talent, not just because they're black or white. Because we all know that, you know, a lot of people is going to side with whatever race the player is. But me personally, you get looked upon differently if you're a black guy. You rock out with Caitlin more than you rock out with Angel, because that's definitely the case with me. Caitlin Clark is the GOAT. She's 20 times better than Angel, even on our worst day. Then people want to look at you funny. Well, with all that being said, let's check out what RG3 had to say. Roll the damn footage.
Clark and the Indiana Fever blew out Angel Reese in the Chicago Sky by 19 points in Chicago. Caitlin Clark had a career-high 31 points along with 12 assists, walked in Angel Reese's house, sat down, put her feet on the couch with the Kobe's on, and said, "I'll take my double-double with cheese." So you ask, why is the race over? Stay with me. All season, this debate has really boiled down to what do you value more, rebounds or points and assists? Because the simple fact is, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese play different positions, so it's hard to go apples to apples. And yes, they have both been balling out. But I'm not afraid to say the quiet part out loud. Too many people are taking their public stance on who they think should win WNBA Rookie of the Year based off of race and not the results. Many of them privately feel differently, but publicly they take a different stance so they can avoid being called out by the people who look like them. I mean, when did sports become like politics where we deny the truth just to support the party that we want to win? That's sad. We should never let the color of someone's skin drive or determine our opinion when interpreting the facts. Here's what I mean by that. Caitlin Clark is top 10 in points per game, leads the WNBA in assists per game, and is 4th in threes made per game. She has set the WNBA record for most assists in a game, and Caitlin Clark has set the WNBA rookie record for most threes in a season, most threes made in a game, is the first triple-double ever for a rookie in WNBA history, and she's the first rookie in WNBA history to have 400 points, 100 rebounds, and 150 assists in a season. Angel Reese leads the WNBA in rebounds. She's the first player in WNBA history to have 3 consecutive 20-rebound games. She has a WNBA record for the most consecutive double-doubles in a season. Angel Reese has a WNBA rookie record for most rebounds in a season, most double-doubles in a season, and most consecutive double-doubles in a season. No one, when looking at those facts, would give Angel Reese the WNBA Rookie of the Year award over Caitlin Clark. We have never valued rebounding over points and assists ever. Otherwise, Domantas Sabonis from the Sacramento Kings would have won the NBA MVP last year. I'm 87, but no. Nikola Jokic won the MVP, being ranked 10th in points per game in the NBA and averaging a double-double, over Domantas Sabonis, who ranked 45th in the NBA in points per game while averaging a double-double. Angel Reese is a special player, but the bottom line is Caitlin Clark has earned the Rookie of the Year award. The Indiana Fever are a dangerous team heading into the playoffs, and Caitlin Clark has earned your respect. It's time you stop denying the truth.
That was RG3 setting the record straight about this Rookie of the Year debate. I'm going to take my hat off to him. Love RG3. You always give great takes. But with all that being said, moving on to another story. We know that Christy Sides has been the topic of discussion this whole season. Now, can we all agree that Christy Sides is getting this thing together? She's coaching. She's running the right lineup. And hell, the team looking like the Avengers right now. With all that being said, let's check out what she had to say immediately after that Chicago Sky game. Roll the footage.
The advantage in transition. She was pulling the ball out. That's just the growth of that's things we weren't doing earlier, and now she's recognizing those things. She's making some play calls. You know, we try to get her to understand like what our advantages will be with certain play calls for certain teams, and so she made some of those calls during the game, and were just great calls. Ended up with buckets a lot of times. Our team ended up with only 11 turnovers tonight, and that is huge for us, but it was only for 5 points off those turnovers. So a huge stat for us.
Christy, what's got this team just loose? There is. We talked about joy Wednesday night after that win. We see it in pregame. We're just seeing it here in the postgame. It just seems to be all throughout this group right now.
Yeah, that was kind of my pregame speech. You've got this young team, and they are just, they like to have a good time, and there's a fine line, and there's a balance. And I just wasn't sure if their head was ready tonight, so we had a good talk right before the game. They're so talented, and I think the more we just keep it as light as possible, but focused on what we have to do each night to get to be successful, as long as they stay light and they keep buying into what we're doing, it's just made for a fun environment. The joy is out there in the game. It's after the game. It's on the bench. I don't know if you guys see our bench. It's incredible. It's incredible. That's what shoot around is like. But winning makes everything really, really, really fun.
How pleased are you with this team's ability to, not let up, and you guys have built that big lead and were able to kind of keep the Sky at bay? And how is that a sign of a mature team too?
Well, before that, we got down 13. So down 13, and then to come back and go up 27 for us, and then if we could just correct a few things. Like Chicago started out hot, they hit 3 threes, got out in transition on us. And then we adjusted. We changed some schemes up a little bit, made it harder for them to get those shots. And then we just kind of settled in and locked in, and then our transition just really got us going.
What did Melissa's third quarter stretch after AD got in foul trouble mean to you guys in stabilizing in that moment?
Yeah, I just went right after the game. She was solid. She battled Angel. She had some great baskets. She had some great defensive possessions. Got some huge rebounds. She's just a solid player. Once we kind of got ahead, I thought, let's, make sure that we have our legs for Dallas. Same with Kelsey.
Now that the record's even, was there ever a part of you when you were, 1-8, 2-8 that was like, we could just get to 500, and what does it feel like now to be there?
Man, I back in 1-8, I don't even know what I was thinking. But I had faith in these guys. The talent is there, the character of these people, it's there. They never gave in. They kept fighting. They kept getting better. And I just keep telling them their hard work is paying off. you fall to the level of your preparation and your work, and they just keep doing that every night.
How did this group get so comfortable offensively at running at such a frantic pace? What looks frantic from a casual observation?
We just have taught from the beginning, like if you get out and run the wings wide, right, and you get to the corners. Sometimes people want to stop on the wings, but when you get to the corners, you bring the whole defense down to that level, so it just opens up your floor. So that's, one thing that we weren't doing early. We're doing that now. And with that, when Caitlin's getting drags in the middle of the floor, with that kind of spacing, with Kelsey on one side, Lexi and how she's shooting the basketball on the other, Dee Dee's been able to stretch it for us. We just got options, and it's just, you have to figure out how you want to guard us.
Christy, how do you keep this going? Obviously, it's going great for you guys right now, but Dallas just beat Minnesota.
Yeah.
What do you do as a coach to keep this going?
That was Christy Sides immediately after the game. And I'm telling you guys right now, they're playing Dallas tonight. Get prepared for another epic showdown, guys. And I'm back dropping videos every day. You guys just got to bear with my voice, man. I'm going to have to keep it real with you. But drop down in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts about this. Keep the bells on because I'm back bringing you the news. And like always, until next time, man, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace. Shake the haters off.